Well, hello, hello. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much. We're so happy to have you with us about to talk about the show because oh my gosh, what a crazy show. It's one of those things that you just can't take your eyes off of. And when you get
Oh.
a script like this, you must think, I have to do this, right?
Well, when Alfonso Cuarón calls you, you think, I have to do this,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, 100%. There's no no. But yeah, then on top of that, to have an incredible, complex, emotional, psychological thriller script like this is a bonus. It's amazing.
Yeah. And how did that call go with Alfonso? Because he's just got such a beautiful mind, and the way he describes things is amazing.
Yes. Well, I got told that he was going to call me, and I didn't know anything about the project, and so I didn't know how to prepare, and I decided to read the book overnight. And then when I got on the phone with him the next day, he started telling me the whole story. And I stopped him at a certain point and said, well, just so you know, I read the book, just thinking that I would get brownie points for it or something like that. But he was like, no, you cheated. Like I think he wanted me to experience it first from the script. So I already thought that I'd lost the job. But yeah, I mean, he's so creative and passionate and excited, and it's contagious. It's it's fun to have any conversation with him, but especially when he's offering you a job.
Yeah. And then of course, getting to be one with Kate, right? Which is you got to do that.
Well,
My
yeah,
goodness.
very scary, very daunting. I think I couldn't think about it. I couldn't think that I was playing Kate. I had to think of her as the character, because the idea of trying to live up to her performance is just too much of a challenge. So, yeah, and she was great. She was so generous with me, and I had her number in case I had a question, but really she just handed her off to me, and we talked through a couple of scenes, and I got to see what she had done with the character physically, movement wise, and we worked with the same dialect coach, William Conacher, and just to find synergy with the voice. And then Alfonso was mostly the one that guided me, to do something a bit more like her here or not. Our characters are 20 years apart, and as humans, we change so much in that amount of time that, especially when some significant event happens, like in this story. And so there was also freedom in, and creativity in figuring out, well, how is she different then versus now?
Hmm. Well, of course, people look up to what you do and they think, see, that's what I want to do, but make it look easy. So, what kind of advice would you give to somebody that wants to follow in your footsteps?
Go to school, study, keep studying, keep learning. I still take class, when I'm not working, I take class once a week. I think it's really, really important for actors to, or I go to the actor studio in New York and watch scenes, or occasionally get up, and I think it's really important to keep learning.
Yeah. Well, of course, there's so much to think about with the show. I think people might get something different out of it depending on what they've been through in life or how they view things. So, what are you hoping that people will take away from this one? Because it's really special.
Yeah, I hope that people maybe catch themselves and question what the facts are or what the truth is in a situation before judging someone or tearing them down, or it's really about listening when voices are trying to be heard, when people are trying to speak, before we, I think as a society we like to be judges and juries, and the problem there is that we often project our own experiences or life, biases onto a situation, and assume when when we might be wrong.
Mhm. Absolutely. Well, we really, really enjoyed the show, enjoyed your performance, and we're going to tell everyone to check it out, check out the finale, and look forward to talking to you again very, very soon. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.